Thank you again to all who've joined us here today for International Day of Education 2021. Global Minnesota has been honored to partner with UNESCO to be part of a whole entire globe of observances and symposium and seminars and all kinds of things that have happened everywhere on the planet. We've been blessed with many different perspectives. We've looked at education very broadly, of all ages and different ways of it. But we've been able to do this in a way to take us back to that original theme that UNESCO, the global sponsor, created for this year. Recover and revitalize education for the COVID-19 generation. Recover, we know we have to address the dislocation. We need to be putting our resources and getting past the current barriers and all the obstacles so that our young and old and all involved are able to continue and move ahead. We know education is at the core, whether it's democracy or job skills. And revitalize, we've been reminded many times throughout the day that the old normal wasn't so great, especially around disparities, especially around the kind of opportunities denied to some, but available to others. But we've come to a place now of some new information, but some inspiring stories and some little insights into creativity, into courage, into some of the new ways where technology can help us bring the digital and the personal and the physical together. We've also been challenged to think long and hard about what does it really mean to build back better? What kind of a future do we want to create? We'll all be part of that process, but how will we be together, working together on that? We've been able to do this today for the whole planet, and we've been able to do it free of charge because we've had great support from individuals and from sponsors and from our corporate members of Global Minnesota. I want to thank again our gold sponsors today, Communicating for Agriculture Exchange Programs, one of the largest of the cultural and training and professional exchanges here in the country, Hormel Foods here in Minnesota as well, the Sundance Family Foundation, and St. Cloud State University, which helped us both figure out how to offer ASL interpreted language, so sign language, American Sign Language, and the way that we've been able to provide that for all of our listeners and participants from all over the planet, whether you're perhaps hard of hearing or deaf, we've had an option. Accessibility is a crucial factor, and with the help of St. Cloud State University, we're able to do that for the first time for one of these all-day events like we had today. Our silver sponsors, super important for us, Highway Credit Union and Atomic Data, two of the most dynamic of our local companies that really are crucial community supporters. Some of our larger corporate members, their annual membership and support is part of making it possible to do these events. Carlson Family Foundation, Delta Airlines, Cargill, Medtronic Company, and United Health Group. But it's the individual members. Those are the annual supporters. They're the ones who make our programming, hundreds of things that we do each year, really possible on an ongoing basis. If you're new to us today, learning with us, or you were part of this process and you'd like to support our work, please go to our website, contribute, become a member, sign up to become part of our process. There's a little special that's on your screen there. If you become a member today, you'll be able to get a free copy of the 2021 Great Decisions Briefing Books, one of the most important of the annual briefings of international affairs topics, the hot topics, the wicked problem, the creative solutions. And this is a special offer for those of you today. We also want to thank Damon Gwynn, who was one of the volunteers who helped with so much of the editing and the digital work. Lots of people worked on this today, incredible teams. You've been able to see glimpses of some of them, but the entire Global Minnesota organization is mobilized to do these big events. And I'm so appreciative of our team here, our board that backs us up, our leaders, our volunteers. Today is the next one. This was an experiment last year in October when we did World Food Day and had our opportunity to use the digital technology to connect the planet. If you're interested in that, it's on our YouTube channel. World Food Day, October 16th last year. It was a huge success, and we will repeat it again this year, this coming October 16th. Today, International Day of Education, International Student in Education was kind of the place where Global Minnesota was born. It's core to our work, and it was a very important for us to recognize, to observe this day today, but especially in the context of the COVID pandemic. And coming up on April 7th, World Health Day. Minnesota is working to bring a World Expo to our state on the question of health and wellness, focused on the Sustainable Development Goals number 3, good health and well-being for all at all ages. On World Health Day, in the context of the COVID pandemic, there will be an opportunity to really take a global look and a national look and a local look at some of the key issues. The international coordinator for that day is the World Health Organization. Global Minnesota has had close working ties with the World Health Organization, so we really look forward to that opportunity and beyond. So thank you to all. Some of you, it's late at night. Some of you, it's early in the morning. Some of you, it's dinner time. All of you for your participation and support today. So many of you sent in very kind comments, suggestions, questions, ideas for other things we could do. Keep those cards and letters coming, and be sure to take a chance to click on that link on this YouTube, get some more information from the website, Global Minnesota. And today, to all of the people who gave their time to bring their ideas and their visions and their suggestions, and to tell us in an ongoing way how this process of learning, this process of creating a new future of learning is happening. We so appreciate you. Today we had promotional partners. You'll see them named up on the screen, people whose organizations reach out to your members, to your contacts, and those were important for making such a big success of the day. And to all of you who have been in your lives helping to make our learners, our future, all of you who've helped to really create the system of education that we have, and the system of education and the way of training, of learning, of educating, of sharing, all of you who've given so much in that part of our life. Thank you for your work, for your service to the whole society, and thanks to everybody for joining us here on International Day of Education.